Screech!
Y'all didn't get a chance to get that yesterday, so I thought I'd bring it to you tonight. But before we get right back, shout out phone, don't care. All right, whole lot better right there. What's going on, people? What is going on? As you already know, this is Monday, and we're going to make up for a recap show of the Atlanta Falcons coming away with the dub versus the Chicago Bears. Well, look like it's going to be a little solo dolo right now until Mike gets his stuff together. So while we waiting on him, let's go ahead and get y'all that real roll call. And today's roll call, we're going to go ahead and kick it off with Pat Norris, Joseph Thornton, Melvin Embry. We got Mr. Adam Field, Darnell in the building, Kenneth Lewis, Andrew G. We got my brethren, the Falcon therapist, Juan, what is going on? Ghost Peppers, B. Tuckin Foes, YMO F. Jamal, ATL Leo, CG2K, Jerry Bowie, Blackberry Rex. Y'all make sure y'all show him some love and get him a subscribe too. Michael Walker, not that Michael Walker. William Amy, Nathan Floyd, Lee Coleman, Pamela Johnson, Dreddy. We got Fred Butts in the building. Low Ski. Sonia, what's going on? D. Sloan. John Sinclair. So, if I said William Amy, I'm going to say it again just to be on the safe side. So, we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut it off here in 3, 2. What's going on? What is going on, people? As you already see, we got us, what it say? No substitute. No substitute.
What up, people?
Speaking of a therapist, look who's coming in the clutch for us, man. Wow, what's going on, man?
Hey, man, I'm good. I just got my voice back maybe about 4 hours ago.
Boy. Like I said, I just, look, that day off of work today, damn show came in handy, boy. I've been drinking lemon juice and water all day.
Right.
So for a lot of those that don't know that your AFN family was at the game Sunday, you got to see, like I said, a lot of y'all don't follow us on Twitter, Instagram, hell, just on YouTube itself, you'll see the pictures over there. We had a good time. Juan would tell you we about ate up all the damn food over there.
Oh man, what you talking about? That tailgate was the truth.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. ATL Leo talking about y'all were drunk as fuck.
Look, I'm gonna tell you something right now. That barbecue sauce had a kick, man. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah, that barbecue sauce was hitting on something different, and it was spicy too.
Right.
So like I said, if you want to, go and give them the name of the people, man. So next time y'all come down here and go to a tailgate, y'all need to hit these folks up. Juan, what you got for them?
Oh man, it was Miss K Styles, yo.
What's up?
I tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna make sure we look, because I think Mike got the information. We're gonna make it look it up, make sure we get you guys that. But what I will tell you, that's where we going every time we tailgate. She was out there in the blue lot. So for everybody if everybody that go to the game, if y'all go to the Steelers game, make sure y'all go check them out. We're gonna give you the name, because I think they're right here in Atlanta. But when I tell you they get down on that food, we got tailgate food before the game and after the game.
No substitute.
Right.
But like I said, shout out to the missus. I almost proposed to her yesterday just because of that food itself. We'll go ahead and kick it off with a little bit of news here, man. I know y'all have heard the unfortunate news that Kyle Pitts has been put on IR.
Yeah, man.
As well as, Taquan Graham. After this game, it seemed like it'd be sounds like a big blow to the psychological side of a lot of us fans, because it's like, damn, we want to see him do this, we want to see him do that, but that's just one of those things where the play looked dirty. I know that's kind of like what the talking point is right now about him going straight for the knees. So we know John Rain, brought him up. So what you feel about that? How do you think the Falcons can what do you think about that?
Well, like I was talking with somebody earlier today, and once I saw the news, because at first, it was saying pretty much like, he may have had a sprain. And when we went back over the, game or whatnot, I was like, that hit was kind of dirty, because like, you just don't target a man's knees with a helmet. I don't care what you're doing. I mean, you're basically trying to take him out. But I spoke about Drake London. I was like, now it's Drake London's time to shine, because he is the next big threat. You know what I'm saying? Outside of Kyle Pitts, that everybody has been paying attention to, but Drake then kind of flew up under the radar because everybody was counting on, everybody been targeting Pitts. He's the number one target. Now we can find out a way to kind of like work Drake in there to cause some havoc.
Okay. Right. But there was an interesting stat that came out today, and shout out to Devontae and Rashad. If y'all don't know who that is, that's Cookie by Nature. So said that Damiere Byrd is the second most targeted he's one of the top 10 most targeted receivers in the league right now.
I did hear that.
Or some, I think it's some of like receptions of over 15 plus yards. Something like that.
You know what? I wonder if it begs the question, and I'm gonna put it out there, and I'm gonna pose this question to you, K-Style.
What's up?
From looking at the catch he made, do you think, like OZ and Bird have a little bit of chemistry with Mariota?
I think so.
Pick out all the times they've made those in-game catches that no one expected. Because we know OZ good for going across the middle. And Bird is usually catching those balls that's kind of like, you're really not expecting this to connect. But if we look at the period that they do catch him, it seems like he has a little bit of chemistry with him that he didn't have with Kyle Pitts.
Because from where we were sitting up last night, and like I said, going into this game, yesterday's game, we had the as we call the all 22 seats.
Yeah,
which means we could see everything. I think it's more so. Yeah, I think it's more so chemistry, because you also have to remember those two guys have been in this league for a little bit longer than a Kyle Pitts and a Drake London. So those two were trying to figure things out, because you have to remember, and I have to say this right here and right now, what a lot of people don't want to talk about with Kyle Pitts was not drafted for this team. Kyle Pitts was drafted for Matt Ryan, to be a Matt Ryan toy.
absolutely.
So this is one of the major reasons why you're seeing Kyle Pitts not really being quote unquote used effectively in this offense, is because he was originally drafted to be a Matt Ryan weapon.
Yep.
But going back to your question, yes, because those guys have experience. Those guys have experience. And then, like you said, also as well as they're faster.
Yes. Yes.
They're faster. So it's kind of like one of those things where that experience and that speed, and like I said, and we've kind of seen it all year where all the big plays, like you said, all the big plays is OZ, it's Bird, OZ, Bird.
Right.
It is like, hey man, you just got to chalk it up to the speed and the experience, because Marcus Mariota is one of those quarterbacks that like to throw the ball deep.
And see, keep in mind, people, with that experience, they have confidence to finish them routes, or they have the experience to kind of ad lib on the routes in case stuff changes.
Mm-hmm.
Because, and the reason why we're speaking about like Drake London being up next and OZ and Bird is, K-Styles, you remember that touchdown? That touchdown we talked about where
Mm-hmm.
Mariota broke out, him and Drake started running laterally.
Mm-hmm.
Remember what we said? And you had something you brought to my attention about that route that you said Drake did.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, he was like,
he kept going with it.
Right.
He is like he danced with the quarterback in the back of the end zone. So he basically just followed him step for step, trying to get him, like you said. And that's just one of those things where you don't give up on the play.
Right.
And that's kind of what he did. And that's what got, and like I said, that was Drake's only catch of the game.
And that's why I say he's next. Because what it seems to me is now Drake London will get that opportunity. He'll get those reps to build that chemistry and that momentum with Mariota, so that catches like that and plays like that can happen.
Right.
OZ and Bird can kind of like take pressure off until things speed up. But they can also be used in routes underneath, which is good for the middle of the field. And remember what we said, that helps Marcus with them short passes. So he doesn't have to throw bombs consistently.
Mm-hmm. You don't want to be like Justin Fields hitting motherfucking linemen in the back of the head and shit. You don't, like I said, you don't want them passes. Blackberry, what's going on, man?
What's going on, fellas? How y'all
What
doing,
up, man?
whole team?
What's going on, man?
Not much, man. Hey, man. Like I said, as we heard the news about Kyle Pitts and Taquan Graham, and I get your quick thought about that before we kind of actually go into this game. How you feel they handling this, putting him on IR instead of just seeing, okay, what the hell we gonna do?
Well, first of all, I appreciate you letting me invite myself onto the show. I appreciate that. You know,
I had to say it like that, man. Shit.
I just threw myself on in there, but I don't mind it. You know, them putting them on injury reserve. I don't really mind it. You know, it's with what this is going to be a testament to something that we've been saying that this front office and this coaching staff did a good job of, and that's selecting and evaluating talent that's going to fit within their system. It doesn't matter who you plug in there; they can be effective. And because, and this is going to be real evident now, because Kyle Pitts hasn't really he hasn't really been that, receiving focal point for this team. It's not like he's getting 10, 12 targets a game. It's not like he's it's not like he's, they going to him and forcing it to him or Drake London or Olamide Zaccheaus for that matter. If that stat about Bird is true, then that lets you know that it's a lot about this offense that Arthur Smith has not unleashed onto the league yet. Because he's a very smart, intelligent man. He's very smart. If he's been distributing this ball to everybody, every other person other than Kyle Pitts or Drake London anyway, then this offense is still going to click even when one of those guys in Kyle Pitts or Drake London isn't in the lineup. It's still going to click because it's still run heavy. It's still run first. It's still based around the running game. So I don't mind it. I play, better safe than sorry, I guess, in this situation.
Yeah. And you brought up a good point, man. You brought up a good point. Chase Styles, remember when we were sitting up in the seats and we were looking at the first couple plays and we were like, he kind of conservative. Mm-hmm. And then when we started getting going, I said, when the defense made that big stop right before Cordero Patterson got that strip, they did that strip sack and everything, and he ran the touchdown. I said, the defense now is making stops. I said, Dean Pease is opening up that book because that's when they started getting at Justin Fields. I said, now Arthur Smith is going to start trying to open up his book. And that's what you saw, because a lot of times in normal circumstances with a team like Chicago, we wouldn't have threw the ball like that. We wouldn't have been making throws like that, because for us that would have seemed very risky.
Right.
But I said, as long as he's not throwing it more than 25 yards and into traffic, throwing them on panic plays and stuff like that, when the play breakdown, we good. And then you came back and told me the same thing. You was like, yep, he's switching it up.
Mm-hmm.
So Blackberry make a very valid point.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. And for those that don't know what that place on the blue lot we talking about, it's called Mr. Fisher's #1 finest barbecue.
And that it is.
It's gonna be a big ass grill with a bulldog on it. It look like a trailer park home. And trust me.
Look, this man takes
sauce. They got sauce in a bucket, bro.
Right. This man takes your barbecue off the grill, dips your barbecue in the bucket, and puts it on your plate.
It slaps. Let's just say that. But yeah, like I said, kind of getting back into the game. I just wanted y'all to check that out. We gonna check out for the community tabs. We gonna definitely put that up there as well. Now, getting to what you were saying about that, because the way that the game started off was special teams fucked up. Let's just keep it real. They fucked up a couple times.
Right.
Like I said, we weren't necessarily they weren't beating us because both of their touchdowns came on short fields.
Yeah.
Now, I'm looking at it from a certain aspect of, this is why I kind of feel like it kind of turned for the Falcons a little bit this past game. It was one particular play that Chicago had, and I want to see if anybody. Oh, wait a minute. Damn, boy. Hey, man. Woo, you just got hit with a 50 spot.
Got get with a 50 ball.
Wait a minute. 50. That nasty 50.
That nasty 50, boy. That thing came. That's the MVP right now.
Merry Christmas.
Hester said, you are correct about Pitts being drafted for a quarterback like Ryan. Desmond Ritter being a more athletic Matty Ice when he eventually started matching the accuracy of Ryan with Ritter's pocket presence and ability to run and pass the ball. We appreciate that 50 spot, man.
Yes, sir.
But
that Lord.
But there was a particular play. So we have to remember, the Chicago Bears was up 17-7 around this time.
Yep.
But there was a particular play that happened with the Chicago Bears. I feel like it changed the momentum of the entire game. And the crazy thing about it is this is one play that nobody really thinking about. It was a second. What was it? What was that? A 2nd and 9?
I believe so.
And I think they ran the was that the one where they ran the counter power with Justin Fields? And he had an opportunity to cut that bitch upfield for like another 10 yards.
Yes.
But he ran out of bounds.
Yes.
5 yards short of the sticks.
Yeah, that's the one you said he got chased. We chased him out of bounds, and he was like, that was stupid. He could have just ran upfield.
What he ended up doing was the Falcons they already had wasted a timeout before, and they had wasted the clock again. But when he ran out of bounds, he essentially stopped the clock again. And that was the play, that was the drive. I'm trying to remember. Was that the one where because they didn't punt the ball afterwards. He missed the field goal. The Bears had missed the field goal after that play, which led to us getting the opportunity to kick the field goal. But I said from that play on, Justin Fields don't want to get hit no more. He showed right there he ain't trying to get hit.
Absolutely not.
All right, Mike, man. I know no StreamYard won't Google won't let you be great. Right?
Google just decided we're gonna update in the middle of a show. Like, what the hell kind of man, y'all playing with me right about now, man.
Dirk cut it and called up Google. Man. Update the site while he on there.
Yeah. But I want to ask everybody that question. Did y'all catch that? Did you catch that sequence? Because I felt like that's where the game changed right there.
No, the game changed. The game changed from the very first time he got hit.
Yeah.
I look. Let me just come out and say it.
So what you trying to say is he saw a ghost out there?
Hold on, no, just give me a second. I'm about to hurt some feelings in here. I'm about to hurt you Georgia Bulldog fans' feelings by saying this. Your boy's a straight up pussy. He's a straight up pussy. He's been running since he got to Georgia. He didn't want to play fair, so he ran his whole ass to Ohio State. Why? Because it was going to be easier for him to play there. He's a fucking pussy. He's been running. He couldn't beat out Jake Fromm. All he had to do was learn how to damn read a defense. He didn't want to do that, so he ran his whole ass to Athlete State. Okay, that's all that's
Athlete State.
Athlete State, because they ain't got no football players there. It's Athlete State. He ran to Athlete State and ran the triple option and the option and the read option and the RPO. He didn't want to play real football. Okay? And I had really high hopes on this guy. But let's just call a spade a spade. He didn't want to get hit. The Falcons were tearing his ass up from the first quarter. When he started getting hit, that's when he started. All right, I don't want to throw the ball no more. I don't know if I'm gonna run up the middle again because Troy Anderson kind of knocked my ass.
Wait, what'd you say, Mike? What'd you say, Mike? He would get hit from the back. That's
he would get hit. He would get hit from the back.
That hit me from the back and it hurt.
Look, I had high hopes for this dude, but he's been running. And right now, the Chicago Bears understand that he's a fucking bust. I said it. He's a damn bust. So they're trying to use him the way they did Mike Vick. The difference between he and Mike Vick is that Mike Vick was born to be a mobile quarterback.
Yep.
His physicality, he was bred to be that type of.
Vic was a thoroughbred, bro.
He's the take on no tight end. Vic was just on a whole nother level when it comes down to being an athlete and being able to take on that physicality bit. Because people don't understand, being a mobile quarterback is not fun. You get hit, and you get hit a lot, and you get hit hard.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so let's look. People think I just hate Michael Vick. No, that's not the truth. But we gotta stop putting these mobile quarterbacks to like such a level that it's like, all right, they're dynamic athletes. And some of these guys, like a Randall Cunningham, Steve Young, Mike Vick, Archie, man, these guys don't play long because they take a pounding, bro.
Yep.
They take a pounding. They don't last. Mobile quarterbacks don't last long. So I want Justin Fields to learn how to be a fucking quarterback and stop running down like a coon. No.
like a coon hound. Like a coon hound.
I had to stop myself. I had to stop myself. I had to stop.
Hey, Mike.
He got so much talent, but he's not using his damn head because he listens to his damn mom and daddy. Stop listening to your mom and dad and learn how to be a damn quarterback. One thing that Chauncey told me is that his dad, Malik Willis' dad, he said they stay away from this man. All right, he's willing to learn how to be a quarterback. He doesn't want to be a mobile quarterback. Can Malik Willis run? Absolutely. But the difference between he and Justin Fields is that Malik actually wants to be a fucking quarterback. I really hate the fact that this dude doesn't. You absolutely fine with running the ball 30 times a game as a quarterback, and then you hear questions, you hear quotes from Arthur Smith say, Arthur Smith, look, he just straight up disrespected this man. He said he's not even a quarterback if he's running a damn ball that much.
It's a fact.
I mean, is he wrong though?
Don't look at me. Don't look at me like I'm saying something that's not been said by NFL head coach. Arthur Smith said this himself, that this man is not a quarterback. He's a damn running back. So don't look at me like I'm hating on Justin Fields. This is coming from the NFL. I really hate the fact that this man got so much talent, but his weak ass just wants to be a running. He just want to run around and use his athleticism. You too talented for this type of crap. So rant over, okay? Rant the hell over.
Hey, look, we're not gonna get past. We got like gonna get past the fact that brown people here say you said athlete state community college.
Yeah.
Athlete state community college. Oh my God.
Sound like a foot fungus to me. It feels good. Yeah.
Put that one on a t-shirt. Put that one on a t-shirt and sell it, Mike.
Hey, look, boy. I'm about to say, boy, that it was like the beehive of Justin Field fans. They was crying yesterday.
But hey, can I say something to Mike? Man? All y'all goofy Twitter field jock strap sniffing, bowl headed. I need y'all to cut out with the delusion that for certain content creators, we ain't gonna name no names, but if they happen to see this, we talking about you. Jock riding him, saying how we was gonna get drug in the game and they was gonna put up this it's a homecoming. You saw that homecoming he got? He got that work. He got work.
Home, all right.
Right, yeah. That's like that. I was watching that the whole week. Some of y'all know, like I can't even take y'all seriously as content creators no more. Because y'all supposed to be for your team. Ain't no one man bigger than his team. Yet y'all jock riding for this goofball. He's throwing passes at helmets. He throwing passes at helmets to us. He throwing it at passes. I mean, hitting his own lineman in the head with the football.
What's the defensive tackle? Dante Poe. You remember Dante Poe hit the damn jump pass?
These his jump passes was on point. Hell, Derrick Henry hit one. He hit one on Thursday. That was pretty good.
It's embarrassing. You're embarrassing Georgia fans, man. Like, bro.
And this is what Mike was talking about. Y'all talking about he gonna come here and he gonna put up 200 yards on 200 yards where he can't even get the ball past his own lineman's head. How you gonna run anything?
Well, let's just say Justin Fields got ghosted. Let's just say that he got ghosted.
Grady was hungry. Grady was hungry.
He was hangry. That's what it was.
Angry, bro.
Yeah, but yeah, like you said, getting to that point, like, that's why I would say, that's why I had to give a shout out to the defense, because, like you said, they only gave up 7 points in this second half, and that actually is what kind of changed a good point. Like, people say, and like I said, I will agree that kickoff return was a major spark plug. Let's make sure we give our shouts out to Cordero Patterson for breaking that record in a Falcon uniform. Make sure we give a shout out for. Did y'all see the team embrace him?
Did you see the interview afterwards?
Right.
He said I couldn't even cry. He said I wanted to shed a tear and they wouldn't even let me.
Y'all gotta see this picture. Y'all gotta see this picture. This damn weak ass. Wait this pic.
You said they got it. You said they got the game twisted, right?
They got the game twisted. And look, come on, bro. Be a damn man, okay? It ain't time for you to be an Oompa Loompa. Grow the fuck up and be a man and stick up with what you said.
I don't like the look of it.
I'm just a little bit. I just got a little bit. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm not with the bullshit today.
Because I'm about to say everybody was waiting on the glorious return of the ghost of the tribe. I guess the ghost of royalty or something.
Oh,
like that.
Him that bends the knee.
The bends. Boy, you saw look, Justin Fields bent the knee. All right, boy, goddamn. Elvin Kenny tore that ass.
He took his cookies.
I want some milk and cookies.
He went over to he went up to the sideline coach, him downstairs.
but yeah. So as we talk about Justin Fields, what do you think was the adjustment the defense made?
Ooh.
The edges. I talked about this on Heavy Hitters. They attacked the edges. We saw Lorenzo. We saw AK. You can go back and watch it for yourself. Your boy Man Mike said it. There was going to be hell on the edges because what they did, K-Styles pretty much said it during the game, is that anytime you see them in a thank you, Kevin.
They was
under center.
Under center. Back. That motherfucker is booting out to the right.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what he did majority of the time, was boot out to the right, coming down the
elementary ass damn offense. Y'all up here bragging with that bullshit. Don't even do that bullshit in high school.
And I said it. I said on the other show, I said if that O-line
for that bullshit, we're gonna use a damn 4-pick to run a goddamn high school rec ball league offense. Get the fuck out of here.
Right. Hey, and look, I said it. I said if that O-line don't protect him, he gonna get that work all day long. And they were giving away the play every time. Every time. And one thing I do credit Dean Pease for, them boys was on that line of scrimmage. It was no more than about 3 yards separation at best.
Right.
They wasn't 5 to 7 yards off the line of scrimmage. They was right there.
Yeah, you definitely seen the difference in coverage.
Yeah,
and that make a world of difference.
Let me get y'all a good little stat line from that game. Hold on, let me bring this up right quick. It was something that was very interesting, and this is what we're talking about on that defensive side. Hold on. Nah, that's Jaquan Brisker. I don't give a shit about him.
Mm.
Okay. Okay, this was supposed to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They got 5 quarterback hits. The Falcons defense had 5 quarterback hits. And 9 tackles for losses against the Chicago Bears.
Wow.
And shout out to Kevin Art with the $5 super chat. Fields is fighting in spurts, but he isn't going to last. Glad we didn't pick him. You have to be a complete quarterback, not a running thrower.
What? Oh. Run and thrower. I love it. That's the new term. That's the new term, Mike. Run and thrower.
A running thrower.
He's not a
I
QB.
just run and throw the fuck up. All right.
So Blackberry one.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about that defense, man? Who do you think on that defense was the spark plug that set the shit off?
Troy Anderson.
That I think the spark plug was Lorenzo Carter, but I'm gonna tell you, I got to first give Dean Pease some credit because I don't know why he waited till he was playing Justin Fields to let the corners play more aggressive and more closer up to the line of scrimmage. But I mean, look at the difference, y'all. It really took for Justin Fields to try to be damn Captain Save-A-Hole to be able to, with his legs, for them to be able to score points and move the ball down the field. Other than that, they were not moving the ball down the field in the air. It just wasn't about to happen because with Lorenzo Carter and AK setting the edge and being disciplined, that's the thing too. Yep. Because even though you want to attack the edge, you still have to be disciplined enough you got to have that a quarterback or whatever you want to call itself, Justin Fields, you got to have a feet in your peripheral. In your peripheral, you got to have a feet in your peripheral. If you see a 5-step drop back, you know more than likely he want to throw that ball.
Right.
So when you attack that edge, you contain it, and as soon as you see them 5 steps, because it's all gonna happen in a snap. So you got to be very disciplined. But as soon as they seen he was dropping 5 steps or more back, they went and got his ass. And see, that's what you have to do. If you stand there and try to be in contained the whole time, you gonna mess around and let the play open up more than what it need to. But with Dean Pease letting his corners be more aggressive, now you take all that time, all that quick, let me get the ball out my hand fast shit. He couldn't do it because AJ was being sticky. Hall was being sticky. These guys was out there being sticky out there in the secondary, bro. And it's because he let them guys finally be aggressive. Now, I know they weren't going up against much of a receiving coach, but it didn't seem like it mattered who it was this year. They found ways to get the ball out fast. So when you take all that space away and you let your guys like Lorenzo and AK, who you know is going to be able to beat them tackles on that edge, you let them guys do their thing. You let Grady stand his ground, make sure can't nobody get past him. And to be real with you, that young fella, what his name is? That's next to Grady.
You talking about Abdullah?
He did good too.
Timmy Horn.
Timmy Horn did a hell of a job making sure nothing come up that line. Yeah. He did a hell of a job, bro. A hell of a job. They couldn't move him. They could not move Timmy Horn at all. So that's why I said during the regulator show, I wasn't worried about Justin being able to sneak up that middle because we know who up there.
Yeah.
And the first time he tried, he got it block knocked off.
Yep.
So
Mhm.
he had to
Ended up
use
like
the
this
edge.
again.
Yo,
He got his flunk
This
knocked
is
off.
gonna be a part of the show. This is gonna be part of the show right now because
yeah.
everybody want to keep
Hey,
talking
bro,
about we should have
do
drafted
you
him.
see? Hey, look, do you see the people record this shit? No, they don't even make it no better. This is
Coach, they hit
Crazy.
me from the back hard.
from the back,
They hit me from the
from the
back.
back, from the back, from the back, from the back, from the back.
Hey,
from the
but you
back,
know
from the
what? To add to what Blackberry said, I gave Dean Pease a lot of credit because we had this conversation me, Mike, and K Styles had this conversation. And when Ramen Noodlehead Michael Walker when he did his one little thing, you notice Troy got in the game. Troy got in the game, that defense changed. They didn't let Michael Walker tiptoe around the lineman and watch the play happen and all that. Nah. Dean was about his business in this game. And everybody was playing their part. Now, yeah, they missed some tackles here and there, but we wasn't having no, like you said, up the gut situations with Fields at all.
Yeah, because you have to think about it. They went through that whole they went through a quarter and a half in that second half of really not giving up no points.
At all. They ain't get no more than about 15 yards at that?
Mm-hmm. Because like you said, in Blackberry, you made a great point about the press coverage too. You play press coverage like that when you don't respect the guy's passing ability. You don't respect the passing offense. This is kind of one of those issues that we as Falcon fans have seen for the last couple of years.
Absolutely. And to what like Mike was saying about the corners and whatnot, Fields tried his best to run sideline to sideline, and it wasn't working.
But when you got linebackers that run sideline to sideline too, you kind of playing into their damn hands.
Yep.
They're gonna beat the living crap out of you, right? You went to the master when he got the whip. Guess what's gonna happen? He's gonna whip that ass. Like it's just common sense. All these guys out here running 4.3s, 4.4s, 4.5s, and you think you just gonna out athlete athletes? Man, it's the craziest.
But go ahead, Juan.
I'm sorry. I really hate that Justin Fields is like he has so much potential. But they turning him into. I'm sorry. I just can't talk about it.
One thing I do like, and I know this probably was like the second spark of the game. I liked how when our players made mistakes, they were able to recover and come back big. You know what I'm saying? I.e., Cordell Patterson, because I know when we was looking at the replays on that, that strip fumble, to me, it was like, that was kind of like a bad call. I didn't really like that, And then I had to look at it again like, okay, I see what happened. But for that man to recover and come back and run 103 yards on their entire defense, that right there set the tone and embarrassed them. Because now they like, wait a minute, how we let this dude do this? Mm-hmm. And if you notice, the mannerisms of their team from that point forward, it was null and void because the defense, especially because we were laughing, we was like, man, the defense like, dang, we just sat down. Cordell, they ran it back for 103. Now we got to get back out there. But when you seen them get back out there, they was like, oh, so we making a statement. And they punished Fields the rest of the game.
Let me say this one thing real quick. Seeing the Grady Jarrett in person, that dude got the energy and the quickness of a defensive end. I'm so not joking when I tell you this guy is so freaking. Y'all see him on TV, man. That's a whole nother thing. But when you see him in person, the dude is a day. When I'm talking about, you ever play? It was an old game on was it Sega Genesis? It might have been Sega Genesis. But you know how Wolverine, when he got the claws, man, I swear I saw that man do that. I swear to God, I saw him do that on the damn on the video game. Bro, he did that damn swim move, and I swear I saw steam or something. I don't know what the hell.
And that superpower came out real quick.
Man, that dude is unfreaking believable. It does not do justice to see him on TV. You have to see him at the game. Please go. If you guys got anything left, all right, this year, make sure that you go see Grady Jarrett. The dude will not let you down, man. The dude is an absolute animal. He set the
absolutely.
tone. He, like I'm not taking away from Torrey. I'm not taking away from Ebiketie, and Lorenzo Carter had an amazing game, man. I knew he would be vital to it, but Grady Jarrett was just the dude was just unbelievable, bro. Like that dude is nasty, man. Just like this nasty ass damn girls 18XZY biz.
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We getting rid of that. There ain't no way in hell. We having a good show here. I ain't finna get ruined by that bullshit. But yeah, man, it was just a beautiful thing, man. Like you said, it was the main objective was to try to limit Justin Fields from taking over the game on the ground. Yes, he had 85 yards on the ground. They made his ass work for all 85 of them damn yards. I'm telling you that now. He got about 15 on one run. And make sure they hit that motherfucker the next play.
And you got about a 60% AJ Terrell out there. Just think about that, bro. Like, he was not healthy at all. He not 100%. You had about a 60-70% AJ Terrell, and like, he was still doing his thing. But like this defense, man, it's gonna be impressive. Like I'm really loving the front seven, man. You saw D'Angelo Malone, he got out, he making a few plays up front too, man. It's like I'm like Ebiketie just like, I mean, dude went to what, Einstein Elementary. He looked like he had some Einstein in him, bro, because he looked like he knew exactly what the hell that man was gonna do all damn night. He was on his ass all day long, all night, bro.
Absolutely.
See, you see, everybody keep asking where he at. Hey, don't worry. Y'all need to go to his channel and see what he said about the game.
Go to his channel. Go to this channel. It's the same.
I'm gonna link the channel. I'm gonna let you see what he said about the game. It was the energy was a little bit different. Let's just say that. I just say the title. I just said the title of the video says "We Suck." And that's one of the main things he said in the title.
Him was in his feelings. That's what that was.
Y'all talking about the dude that was on that y'all had on the show last week?
Talk about Mr. Bend the Knee. Yeah, Mr. Bend the Knee.
Mr. Bend the damn knee.
His name from now on is John Slow. That is what we gonna call him. Since him want to bend the knee, John Slow is his name.
John Slow.
I wish I would have been on this show that night.
Oh man, no.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. But hey. I really, I mean, where you at, bro? I mean, really, man, don't go. You done took your ass off and tucked your tail, and now you done dug your hole and you're living in it. Where the hell you at, bro?
I told him don't run. I told him, I was like, y'all lose. Don't go in the witness protection.
Slice him, a little slice there, and tuck it in his stomach. That's what he did.
Harakiri. And said, "Oh, poor little tink tink." Here we go.
Bruh.
But
the Bears are royalty. You said bienvenue when I come in. Ah.
The
hey,
Bears are royalty. Oh,
yeah,
when
yeah. I
when, when
think.
I heard that shit, bro, I was
Look,
like, boy,
hey,
this.
hey, look. I'm about to say, hey, now that I think about it, I think that homeless guy was a Bears fan. I think so.
You
think
talking
that
about
homeless.
buddy on the bridge?
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm gonna let y'all know what our ending experience of the game. We got condemned to hell on a bridge.
Hold on, what happened?
Damn the hell.
Yeah, man, bruh. Buddy was sitting on the concrete with the sign up. He was hollering, yeah, that's why y'all going to hell.
Going to hell.
I said, wait, what we do? He said, damn, can we get some barbecue first when we go to hell?
He was probably a Bears fan that came down here on his last dime, ain't got no way back to Chicago. I-75 right there, take you straight to Illinois, partner. Get you walking.
That old dude though. Hey man, why y'all gotta rub it in? Hey, what you mean? That's what we do.
Like shit, if the other way around, y'all be talking about raw.
Right.
Like, damn.
Y'all got people dressing up like Mike Dicker. Like, we had one lady, she dressing up like Mike Dicker in the parking lot.
Hey, some
Like Mike Dick.
some little young ass girl had a long ass it's like 40 degrees outside. She had a long ass I guess it was like a jersey dress or whatever. I'm like, bitch, I know you, my man.
I know your ass cold.
I know your ass cold as hell.
The fuck is you trying to do out here?
It's cold as hell out there. Like, what the hell you doing? I'm freezing. My damn knuckles all like this, and you got a thing just like that, please.
Man,
look, I'm telling you, bro. Look, y'all don't understand. Them Bears fans is something new, boy. We was over there at the tailgate. We had Bears fans coming over there trying to get food, talking about we come in peace. Like, what? I said, y'all come in peace. What you testifying for?
We got that a lot. Like, what the hell? We look like some damn thugs or something. I swear we had like. I don't know how many people.
Look, we got cussed out at the gate. we got cussed out at the gate.
Yeah.
Came to find out they just didn't know us. I was like, we came in peace. It was cool, and then you got homeless people break dancing and then asking for change afterwards.
Dude with the butt. Dude had look. I'm gonna tell you something. He had that Budweiser beer bottle, and he was two-stepping and mush footing, and did not drop a. He dropped a bottle or nothing. He had that bottle to the end of the tailgate.
Hold on, Brad. People said they had a row of Mike Dicker lookalikes on TV. God damn it!
Yeah.
Bro,
I saw that.
Bro, I kid you not. I should have took that damn picture. I didn't think about it at that time. I should have took that picture of that dude.
It's on Twitter. It's on Twitter because your boy Grady Jarrett, they was like, "Oh, we sorry for interrupting y'all, Mike Dick or something," and then Grady came back and said, "Yeah, sorry, not sorry."
No, yeah. I'm not talking. I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the dude in the Richard Dent jersey.
Oh, oh, what was that? No, that Brian Urlacher. What that dude had that Brian Urlacher jersey on?
Exactly. Yeah, that shit was. He had a knitted Urlacher jersey. That shit looked like it was knitted. Baby, I know you like Brian. Nah, bro, there was a dude. There was the dude in the Richard Dent jersey, bro. This dude took up 3 seats.
Cool.
He's not lying either.
He was an actual bear. He was an actual grizzly.
Hey, look.
Oh my god.
And then we had to have we had to have the people that was out of place. We had some Vikings sitting in front of us. We had what was the other team that showed up?
I think
Vikings. It was the Vikings. It was a Viking fan.
It was a lot of Justin Fields jerseys,
bro.
Yeah.
It was a lot of Georgia Justin Fields jerseys.
Yeah.
I was like,
that would have pissed me off.
bro, y'all about, bro.
I would have been clowning every last some bitch I
Oh, we
seen
won.
with a
Oh, we won.
Georgia
Oh, oh,
Justice Field
bruh.
jersey on.
That's what we got to
Blackberry.
do.
When I tell you we were surrounded, we was at the top. When I tell you we was at the top, we was like one row away from the wall in the 300s. And we ran every Bears fan away from us to the point where they were leaving. And we was like, where y'all going? It's the best part. They all of them.
We got the hell on, boy.
Boy, them motherfuckers were mad, boy. They were mad.
we
The
walking
best
out.
part.
We walked out the stadium singing, "It feels good." They're like, "Shut the fuck up."
Yeah, we was like, it feels good. Somebody was there. I like, oh, you caught you caught what that meant, right?
Yeah.
He looked like,
Hit him with that Raphael Sadiq.
Bro, I had the song on. I went on YouTube and was playing the song, and they was looking at us. And K-Styles walking over there talking about, "You get what you're saying? You see what we talking about?" Mike walked up. Mike got up in somebody talking about.
I'm yelling at everybody here. Everybody just saying, I'm just yelling at the top of my lungs. It feels good. It feels good. Yo,
exactly.
Hey,
But
I ain't got the stank face. Some bitch look like she wanted to knock her out. I was like, damn, girl, you ain't have to look at her like that. Damn, like,
Maggie was doing the Falcon strut. She was doing the Falcon strut.
But they were mad in here. They look
They
like
was mad,
bro.
But on a serious note, like I said, for what we saw in this game, and like you said, and we're talking about the hype behind this game. This was a lot of people telling us this was the Justin Fields come home game, and he's supposed to break out and have one of those career game against the Falcons because he's at home. And,
don't get it twisted. They really did say that type of stuff. Don't get it twisted. They really did say that stuff and then try to come back and take back your word. That's not what it said. No, you said he was going to have his best game. He's going to have his best game. Stick up to what you said. Stick up to what you said. Don't be a coward and try to run away from your words because it's there. It's screenshotted.
Right.
It's there.
They changing up words and getting little Muppets to stand in for you to back you up. And yeah. We know. We see it.
You know, because one thing I think we all take pride in over here, everybody that's in conjunction with one another over here, is we give our fan base peace of mind and we educate them and we also give them hype. We also give them celebration. But we don't let them be stupid behind the other team. You're going to know who the other team got and what the other team's strengths and weaknesses are. We're not going to sit up here and make it seem like, oh, yeah, this team, we should be able to just do everything we can to this team. Their record says we should be able to do that. If all you can go off is a record, and you're supposed to call yourself a professional, whether it's a YouTuber, podcaster, you got one of these big networks that allow you to podcast for whatever region you in. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
Yep.
Brother, you supposed to be somebody that know what you're talking about, but everything that all your takes are general. Oh, this is a 4-6 Falcons. Oh, they the Falcons. They got a reputation for this, that, and all that bullshit. You didn't properly analyze this team. Just you made the mistake so many other people have done this year. It's not properly analyzing the talent on this team and the system that they run it in. So for you to be able to go, oh, it's the Falcons, look at how much they giving up. Look how much they secondary giving up. Justin Fields should have been able to have his best career throwing day against the Falcons. Did you not do your homework and see that we haven't had Casey Hayward or AJ Terrell for 4 games? Did you not look that up?
And then you also look at the fact that Justin Fields ain't threw over 200 yards, but one game this whole entire year. Which is very, very interesting is he literally got the same exact numbers as Mariota.
Wait a minute? Can we speak on that Mariota thing because K Styles, I'm pretty sure you got some numerical stats that some of these goofballs want to get a spoonful of because
Numerical stats.
yeah,
Numerical stats one.
yeah, numerical stats because y'all act like Fields was the second coming of all quarterbacks that have been created, and once again, he ran and put up numbers, but you lost. Didn't we tell you this was going to happen? It happened last time, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
He broke a fucking record last week and they still lost.
Yeah.
Right.
Cause we kept hearing from the ESPNs and the NFL networks and the Pro Football Focuses, like you said, they were supposed to put Justin Fields in this elite quarterback category here because he done scored 13. He was responsible for 13 touchdowns in the last 4 weeks.
Excuse me.
But forget the one stat that he had. He in this whole season he has over. Let me see. I think he had like 17 plus turnovers at that position for this whole entire year.
What do you know about that?
I mean, hold on. Let me see that to be on the safe side because last I saw he got hold on, I think he may have just fumbled it 13 times. I don't know how much he actually lost. But
fumbled it 13 times. That's consistency.
But what we're trying like it damn matter. Ain't no damn matter. 13 damn fumbles.
Yeah, he got but the reason why we're saying this too, man, is because let's also look at it too. Got sacked 40 times. Like I said, these are the same almost the same identical numbers that our quarterback is having, but we got our fans praising another quarterback for having literally the same exact numbers. Well, outside of the 500 plus rushing yards that he has. And this is one of the major reasons why he's getting hurt is because getting back to what Mike said about Arthur Smith and that comment about running back. He ain't wrong about that. I mean, hell, they ran like fucking 13 quarterback powers yesterday. At least 10 to 12 of them. I'm going to say at least 10.
At least 10, yeah.
Yeah.
If you're running design quarterback plays if you're getting design runs like that for your quarterback, hold on, let me get some more of them numericals for y'all.
Get some more of them numericals.
Numerical stats.
Let me get some more of the numericals for y'all right quick.
He should be embarrassed to be running that damn much. Like you damn Walter Payton or goddamn Mike Allstott or something up here running power.
Because what I heard was before the season started was no matter how bad the offensive line is, if a quarterback has mobility, it should offset that. That's what I was told. That's what I was told last year, actually.
That sounds dumb as hell.
That's what I was told.
That sounds typical because that's what we had to listen to all last year.
Right.
Y'all act like a mobile quarterback is duct tape for the daggone O-line. I mean the offense. Yeah, quarterback, put him in there, he gonna solve everything. He gonna be able to catch the ball, throw the ball, and block.
Right.
But you know what? His coaching staff, they should be ashamed of their damn selves. And they're gonna be the reason why that boy don't have a long career. Because he went to the sideline and told them he said I ain't got the legs. He told them that. And they kept running them in design. They kept designing runs for him.
Boy, shut up and run. That's what they said.
That's what they said. Get up there on that high, boy. Get up there on that high.
We ain't gonna throw this damn ball. You got to run.
Like, get on up there and run that ball there, boy.
But Mouser, I'm so tired. Get your ass up there, boy.
We don't pay you to throw the ball, boy. We pay you to run with your legs.
No talking back, boy.
Exactly. Nah.
Do we gotta show this again?
Look.
They hit me from behind and it hurt.
Look, hold on. Let me give y'all some numericals here since we're gonna coin that tonight. Some numericals.
Yeah.
The Bears and the Falcons. Okay, the Bears had 288 total yards to the Falcons 280. The Bears passed the ball for 128 yards to the Falcons 131.
Ooh.
The Bears ran the ball for 160 yards to the Falcons 149. 20-18 on first downs. We didn't allow. They had 66 plays to our 53. Justin Fields got sacked 4 times yesterday. And they had the ball for 35 minutes.
Like a chanterelle plate.
Now, mind you, a lot of those runs were not up the gut or not up the field for 10, 20 yards. That was sideline to sideline. Because that one play that everybody was trying to figure out, he was running back and forth horizontally until he could try to find a window or somebody to throw it to.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of them yards, he would run around like a squirrel.
Right.
You don't know what the hell you looking at. He's just running around.
All right. So let me give you Fields' stat line is 14 for 21 for 153 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He also ran the ball for 18 times for 85 yards and 1 touchdown.
What the hell you got a running back for?
Decoration.
I mean, I bet David Montgomery just in his head, just like, man, this is bullshit.
Put damn number 44 on me and just say, stand right there.
Dad said, fuck, we're going to do arena football rules. We ain't going to have no running back. We're going to have a fullback.
Right.
We're going to have a fullback. That's it.
Right.
Now, while Justin Fields had 153 yards, Marcus Mariota was 13 for 20 for 131 yards and 1 touchdown.
That's about what we do.
Yeah.
Algier ran the ball 8 times for 55 yards. Patterson 10 times for 52 yards. Mariota ran it 13 times for 25 yards.
Why it sound like K-Style using a calculator?
Oh, hey.
got one of them old bank calculators.
Look, I'm calculating my thoughts as I'm speaking this right now. I'm trying to let these folks know that the biggest difference between Mariota and Justin Fields is Mariota is not reliant on running fucking powers and running the ball 18, 20 times a game.
Right. Yeah. And when he is running, he's running over people for touchdowns. Let's make that known.
Oh, he torpedoed it way in that.
For all y'all Mariota haters out there, he ran dudes over for touchdowns.
AKA he ran y'all asses over because he saw y'all. He saw what y'all saying about him over there. We said, fuck this, I'm taking it.
Right. Right.
And Eddie Jackson going to the sideline. He sunk my battleship.
Exactly. Now, like I said, the reason why we saying this too is like you said, like I was saying before. You see the numbers Justin Fields put up. You see all the praise he's getting.
Mm-hmm.
Even from the Falcon fans and from the Falcon content creators, you see how much praise Justin Fields is getting for those same exact numbers. But with Mariota putting the same exact numbers, he's getting a lot of criticism for
it. It's all about who we like.
Look,
Bingo.
Let's just keep it, man. They want T.I. at line up at quarterback. That's
boy,
Jeezy at quarterback.
But that shit was funny.
2 Chainz at quarterback.
That was hilarious. Like, bro, how are you performing on a timeout?
This man actually came out and did a quarter show. I'm 44. I ain't never seen a quarter show in my whole damn life.
That man performing during the timeout.
A quarter show.
It's about a minute and a half.
Ti did a show for a quarter
That's
about
a quarter.
minute,
Here they snuck
at the
him.
end of.
They snuck him in during the commercials.
Okay,
I mean, damn.
I like Ti, man. That's my dog though.
Bruh.
It's fun. It's just fun. It's just fun because all that shit he been talking about the Atlanta Falcon franchise for so long, bro. And then he mad that the other dude that did the theme song for him, and they just gave this motherfucker a commercial break.
But, yeah.
They gave the battle of the bands more time than they did.
Right.
I ain't mad at them being mad about that shit. I'm mad about that shit. I don't know why the hell they gave the job to what his name is. I don't know that dude name.
But you have to think about it. You done bashed the organization for so long just because Matt Ryan was the quarterback. You think they gonna give you a chance now?
And
you can't be mad about it. You can't be mad, bro.
And they had the nerve to take a picture with the Saints jersey on, like a Saints.
Y'all not see that? Now that's right there. That deserves to get your ass banned from the damn stadium.
Bro, yeah, ain't nowhere in hell.
Hey.
Look, don't even try to put that.
Bro, I don't even, bro. I'm a kid. I'm not even playing with y'all, bro. I don't even know what song he performed. That's how mumbled it was. I don't even know what he performed.
Hey, Blackberry. That performance was the equivalent of standing your ass in the corner during class for getting the wrong answer. And you mumbling to yourself what you gonna do to the teacher. Hey, can't nobody hear but you. Because that's what happened. They took his ass off in the corner.
Oh, wow.
Bro, the dude he was performing with, he actually came back and did another show.
Yeah.
He did some square dancing and stuff. That was what, like I said, that was cool though, but I was like, damn, dog, you got
square dance.
Yeah. He had the country flow, man. I
think Maggie said that was one of her classmates or something. Like that.
Yeah.
I'm cool with the diversity, just not at my football game.
Bro, that shit was so funny, bro. I'm sitting. Yeah, look.
We were trying to figure out what the song was, because I mean, being that high up, you couldn't hear that sound like burn, 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 burn. That's all you heard.
I heard something. I just saw him and just started laughing, and I didn't hear that. I didn't hear what song. But yeah, this is what we talk about too, man. Like I said, it's biased. Like I said, y'all you can't be biased based on who you want. Like I said. We talked about the Kyle Pitts thing. Y'all talked about why Kyle Pitts didn't do the numbers that he did last year, like because he doesn't have the quarterback that he was supposed to play with this year.
Yeah. Which
was Matt Ryan. Like I said.
And why do you care? Why do they care? Why do you care? It's about the W at the end of the day. It ain't about who got what damn numbers.
Exactly.
Who gives a fuck?
Exactly. Right. Exactly. We literally had a Falcon game.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Does anybody know who holds the record and how much at tight end? How many yards?
Yards for a tight end?
All time.
Tony Gonzalez?
About 12,000 yards at tight end. And this guy played 16 years. To put that in perspective, you look at a wide receiver, and I'm not even going to bring up Jerry Rice because that's an anomaly. So we just going to disqualify him. But Terrell Owens is about 3,000 yards away from him. And Terrell Owens plays about 12 years in the league. So why am I bringing that up is because you're not going to see those types of numbers coming from a tight end. All right. And we got to understand that's what he is. Some of the greatest tight ends will never get as many yards as Tony Gonzalez. We got guys like Ozzie Newsome. These guys got total of 7,000 yards receiving in their NFL career, and they're considered to be some of the greatest of all time. What is that? That's essentially having less than 1,000 yards every year, and these guys are in the Hall of Fame. I'm saying that because we have to understand that you're not going to see those numbers from Kyle Pitts. If you're expecting to see 1,200 and 1,100 and 1,000 yards, look, you might as well just give it up. You might as well just call him a bust if that's what you expected.
Right.
That's not.
Because let me say this right quick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at George Kittle's numbers, right?
Yeah.
Because remember when we talking about the quarterback camp, the tight end camp thing, we always see George Kittle's numbers, and this is a very similar offense that he's in. Well, I ain't gonna say very similar, but close to it. George Kittle ain't had a 1,000-yard receiving season since 2019.
Facts.
Yeah.
Hey, but you know what? But you know what they got to understand is this: you guys are not like that's just like when y'all talk about Travis Kelce. Mm-hmm. You got to look at the offense. Like if you watch the Chiefs game, Mahomes likes to throw. Yes, he's gonna scramble around, but his scrambling is to get open to extend the play to throw. Mm-hmm. And you got to understand, a lot of tight ends, if you got a run first team, the bulk of the carries is gonna be on running backs. All right. You gotta put that into perspective. It's like, of course, like with Matt Ryan, yeah, he likes to throw. So yeah, Pitts would have a lot of yards. Pitts would have a lot of catches and carries. But the thing is, we are run first offense. And so Arthur Smith took his body size and was like, look, we're gonna make you versatile. We want you to run block. You know what I'm saying? And then periodically you would see him catch a ball or two. So that's why Mike said you're not going to see those types of numbers with him, because you got to think when Tony Gonzalez was with us, Matt Ryan, was in his early years, and he was throwing.
It's been a pass first offense there since Matt Ryan got here.
Right. So you got to think. So you got to think them tight ends are going to be very important. You know what I'm saying? But now, just like I said, this is run first. We kept telling y'all the culture is going to change. That's why I said when Pitts went out, you really didn't notice anything different because you still got weapons on the field. That hasn't stopped the run game. And now what I say, it's Drake's time to shine, because now Mariota can get that chemistry with the wide receivers. As you saw in that touchdown he caught, like I said, that touchdown, nobody expected Mariota and Drake London to do that. Nobody. Look at every game we played. You wouldn't have expected that to happen at all. And that's just the development of next man up and the kind of culture that we got on this team.
Mm-hmm. So let me ask you a question. Because I know, like I said, you still going to hear the questions about Kyle Pitts kind of being a bust and all this stuff like that. Oh, shit. Okay, so Kyle Pitts is going to be out for at least 4 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if the Falcons offense continues to stay on course, wouldn't that make the Falcons more dangerous offensively whenever Kyle Pitts come back? Because he's not necessarily a necessity, but he's a luxury.
Yep. Because what game would he come back? With the last two?
Well, the earliest would be the last two games.
Well, the Cardinals game,
right?
The Arizona game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So and think about it this way: what have we all been saying? It may come down to those last games to determine whether or not we're in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. Because a lot of times is when we looking at these skill position players, like I said, we have to remember Kyle, like I said, the nickname for Kyle Pitts is the unicorn because he's fast and he lanky as hell. Am I correct?
Yep.
Facts.
Tight end.
Mm-hmm. Now, let's say his replacement And like I said, I think the Falcons have a legitimate good replacement for him. Like I said, he may not be the barn burner guy at the position that everybody likes, but Michael Pruitt can fit in that role and do just wonders. I've seen him make more of an impact outside of the tight end, outside of Kyle Pitts and tight end, really than any other tight end we got.
Oh yeah,
And he gonna get less attention than Kyle Pitts,
right.
which means even more opportunity will be there for him in the passing game.
Right.
But what
So,
I'm wondering is, go ahead.
Go ahead.
What I'm wondering is I don't. Is John Fitzpatrick healthy? Has anybody had any word about John Fitzpatrick?
No, I haven't heard anything. Anything really.
Because if John Fitzpatrick is activated, because I know he was hurt when the season started, but around week 5 when they was getting everybody back from IR, there was still no word on him. It's like they just keeping him like a hidden secret or something. They didn't draft this guy for no reason. He's perfect for Arthur Smith's scheme because he'll smash mouth, bust you in the mouth tight end. All he want to do is get out there and get up in your shit. That's all John Fitzpatrick want to do. If Kyle Pitts being put on IR activates John Fitzpatrick, because I'm saying I don't know his status, but if this activates John Fitzpatrick, y'all might as well get ready for this running game to look damn near unbeatable. You'll be able to do nothing with this run game because you think we was able to run with Kyle Pitts blocking. John Fitzpatrick is finna leave a lot of bloody mouths at the end of games. Mark my words. If they activate that guy, y'all go back and look at John Fitzpatrick at Georgia. He got drafted to be a blocker. When the last time somebody was drafted at tight end to be a blocker? If this dude is activated, it's gonna be a lot of some bitch beat up at the end of games. I'm telling y'all.
Hell, about 6'7", 255. Hell yeah, you better beat the fuck out of somebody.
And I'm talking about he gonna beat you up with his whole body. Every last inch. 6'7"?
Right.
He could reach across the O-line and slap you before the quarterback even get the ball.
6'7", a solid 250.
I'm trying to tell
solid 250.
So yeah, so it kind of, like you said, it kind of opens up a lot of things for a lot of these players. We're gonna kind of wind it down here because we're gonna keep this conversation going throughout the whole week on everybody's channels. But I think with Kyle Pitts and Taquan Graham kind of going down on IR, hopefully they get the speedy recovery here soon. I think it just opens up a lot of opportunities to see what this offense is really made of.
Yeah.
And
K-Styles, that goes to your point too. Now you will get to see Arthur Smith come up with plays that benefit this O-line. And that's going to put – go ahead, Mike.
Let me say this. The West Coast offense was designed specifically for the quarterback. Okay? The West Coast system was to do two things. Get the ball out of the quarterback hand fast and be an extension of the run game. That's essentially what the West Coast offense is designed to do. So it's strictly to benefit the quarterback first and foremost. Anybody that tell you it was to be, for the running game, it's not true. The reason why Bill Walsh created the West Coast offense is because he had a guy, I forget his name, but he didn't have a strong arm, but he could extend plays with his leg. But he was extremely accurate. So he wanted to get the ball out of his hands quick, fast, and let the athletes, because they had a lot of athletes, I believe he was with Cleveland at the time, before he went to San Francisco. But he designed the offense so the quarterback can, 1, be mobile, 2, get the ball out of his hand, and 3, be an extension of the running game and use his athletes. So when we talk about this offense, And why am I saying that's important is because we have a quarterback right now who can get the ball out of his hands. We see with OZ, we see him with Bird, we see him with Michael Pruitt. All these guys just have to do is basically do the basic. Catch a damn hook, turn that hook into a 5 to 7 yard run, and then we can focus on running the ball and using our offensive linemen. So this offense isn't designed to blow the world away with athleticism like the Cincinnati Bengals. The Cincinnati Bengals offense is designed for big plays and big plays fast, quick, and in a hurry. That's not what this Falcons offense. So this offense is still going to be productive. We saw it with Cordero Patterson because, again, it's the West Coast system. The West Coast system is designed to be an extension of the running game, get the ball out so those guys can get to the quarterback fast. So, like I said before, man, it's don't worry about it. Kyle Pitts, he's still a vital part of what we're going to do in the future, but you're still going to see this offense be very, if not, I'm not going to say they're going to be the same offense, but they're going to put up pretty much the exact same results because of the principles. The principle of this offense are just the basics. And that's all you ask for your wide receivers, offensive linemen, and running backs. Just do the damn basics. Hold on to the ball. Don't turn the ball over. Don't get turnovers. And this offense is going to be productive.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And this is what we keep saying, the small, intricate details of football.
I mean, hell, y'all was saying he wasn't getting enough touches anyway, so what the hell do it damn matter?
Right.
Think about it like this. You got 4 rushers with over 350 plus yards.
Right.
That tells you what type of offense you got.
and you got a run game. You got a run game. Pay attention to this. You got a run game that teams are specifically trying to design their defenses against to keep us from running the ball. Why? Because we got that in-your-face run game you can't stop. If you watch every game, teams are loading the box early so that we don't get no rhythm. Because as you see, once we start to get the rhythm for the run game over.
Hashtag run the damn
ball. And it don't matter how many you put down there, because I don't know if y'all saw it. I know y'all saw it. Y'all was there live and in person. But Caleb McGarry and Kid Lindstrom was out there walking dogs. They was rocking the baby. They was out there putting niggas to sleep. Okay.
Hey, yeah, I'm trying to remember what that movie. Have you ever seen them dominatrices that be dragging motherfuckers on them leashes and shit like that?
They dog walking them.
They be dog walking them. That's what they were doing out there in that run.
Look at Mike.
I don't want to play them games.
Dog walk. I'm sitting here like,
hey, can't stop. It's also get on your knees and tell me you love me.
I so love you. Kiss my boot, okay? I'm just looking like, why couldn't you just snort cocaine or something? You'd have better chance of doing this shit, right?
But Showtime late at night shit.
Exactly. Man, that shit all over goddamn social media and shit like that too. So you that shit crazy. But someone said somebody tossed Lindstrom tossed the defender like Uncle Phil did Jazzy Jeff.
That was Caleb McGarry. That was Caleb McGarry had sent that boy over into the sideline.
But yeah, man, like I said, it's definitely a good win for the Falcons. They needed it, especially after the Thursday night blunder game. They definitely needed. The media didn't make it no better.
Nah.
Like you said, telling them how much they not gonna do well against Justin Fields, and this was gonna be the Justin Fields elite quarterback coming out party, and people talking about Justin Fields gonna have about a 200-300 yard passing game against this Falcon defense. Hey, well, a lot of people we keep saying, man, if you paid attention to this game closely, this is why we said Justin Fields got a long way to go. And he banged up right now. And like I said, and to be as early in his career to be banged up like this is not a good sign. So this is so hopefully this is a awakening moment, not only just for him, but for this coaching staff. Like I said, if you invested a pick in a guy like this, you have to do what you can to protect him. Even you got to protect him from his motherfucking self too.
Nah, they putting that boy out there like they
run, Toby, run. That's all that.
Hey, like I said, if that O-line didn't protect him, he was gonna get that work. And have you noticed the thing? Every time a team plays us and you got all that mouth, what happened? We sitting y'all players down one by one. Either they on a stretcher cart, either they getting laid out on the field.
Mm-hmm. Getting put on timeout, boy.
Right. This is not the 2021 Falcons. Ain't nothing pretty about this team.
Because right now with him, they say he played through that separated shoulder. He started that's that Cam Newton injury that screwed him up. Y'all don't realize that's that injury that messed Cam Newton's career up. Was that separated shoulder. I don't know if it was the throwing arm or the non-throwing. If it was the throwing arm, that makes it even worse.
It was the throwing arm.
Oh, hell. So he better get
you talking about on Fields?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, it was his left arm.
Oh, okay. It's still going to hurt like hell, but he
see,
might... Go ahead.
That is with shoulder injuries, like I keep saying, and Mike mentioned this, that throws your mechanics off.
Mm-hmm.
That throws your mechanics off because, number one, you're going to be trying to hold it and hope nobody don't hit it. Mm-hmm. So that's going to change how you come out the pocket. But that also slows down, that knocks off your timing, and it slows down your release.
Oh, boy.
Man, his release already was kind of slow as it was. I was like, God damn, if he get any slower, he might as well just underarm throw them hoes.
They're going to hit the hell out of that shoulder every damn week because they're going to continue to run them like some dumbasses.
But the thing about it is, for a lot of the Falcon fans that wanted him, this is exactly the same way they wanted to see Justin Fields in the Falcon uniform. It's ran exactly like this.
But with Arthur Smith, they wouldn't be running him like that.
Nah.
Arthur Smith wouldn't be running all those design runs like that, bro. Nah, Arthur Smith wouldn't have did it like that, bro. That dude gonna get Justin Fields killed. He gonna get him killed.
Yeah, like I said, the read option is a lot different than quarterback powers. Hence the name, read option, which means you have a choice.
Well, they're gonna have to check his eyesight because if he keep throwing that ball into people's helmets, it ain't gonna even matter. He gonna be giving teams chances to get touchdowns simply off of bouncing off the back of somebody's helmet.
Grady almost had that interception that one.
Man,
like, boy, oh my God. Hey. I didn't know what the hell happened. I saw the ball bounce there, like, what the fuck just happened?
Hey, his lineman turned around like, motherfucker. remember on Black Dynamite, when they changed the character in the
you talking about when he slapped, he said, motherfucker.
Look, they close up on that lineman. He looked like, throw it at my helmet one more damn time. One more time.
I'm like, bro, how do you throw that bit? How you throw that some bit sideways and still hit your lineman in the head? Ain't you? Yeah, I guess he thought he was supposed to throw it around the lineman, but why would you throw it around your lineman? You're supposed to throw it around the defender.
What's that movie? What's the movie with Morgan Freeman with a dude was shooting a bullet? It's supposed to be traveling around the other person's head to hit the person behind him.
Oh shit, that was a good movie, bro.
Oh man. Well, Angela Jolie, he was twisting the gun sideways to make the bullet. That's what Fields looked like throwing that football.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But yeah, this is what we saying, man. Like you said, just because it's a player that excites you, just because a player is mobile, you gotta have intangibles that come with it as well. Like you said, Fields is not ready yet. This ain't like you said, and y'all about to say with us saying that, man, y'all about as worse as the damn Beehive. You say one bad thing about Beyonce, boy, they gonna blow your whole city up. You say one bad thing about Beyonce.
Well, they be coming for your children and everything, and that they gives no fucks over there.
I'm gonna post a tweet about Beyonce farting and see how much reaction that gets. Beyonce doesn't fart.
Don't do it.
Still think she overrated, but I'm just gonna leave that right there.
Goddamn.
No. That's why I said. I said she overrated as fuck. Yeah. We said it over here.
I'm gonna leave that shit alone.
The damn remake or some bullshit.
What'd you say? You say she's nothing but a remake and 15 packs of hair.
Bro,
All
songs is some bullshit. All the single ladies.
Y'all gonna have Beehive standing outside y'all house, but y'all better stop.
How dare you say she farted? She passes gas with elegance.
Don't do a damn thing. I have one of them damn chain wrapped around their damn necks.
We don't want
they just want to be dominated. That's why they like Beyonce to begin with.
Talk about single ladies and she married. What kind of shit is that?
Just buying that bullshit.
All right, y'all, man. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and wind it down, man. We can get into a whole another hour rant on that alone. So
I'm telling you.
Calm it down with a little bit of music, man. So we definitely appreciate everybody tuning in as usual on this glorious Monday, Cooler Talk Monday. So make sure y'all go ahead and follow, subscribe. You know what? Yeah. You make sure you go ahead and subscribe to AFN. Like I said, we got Mad Mike's other channel, Georgia Sports Nation, Mad Mike Sports Channel, until he gets his channel up. We also got Blackberry Lorex for your Hawks news, Falcons, Braves, all that stuff. And like I said, 6-man K-Style, the same damn thing. So make sure you tune in for the 6-man combo tomorrow, where I have no idea what the hell we're gonna be talking about. So I'll figure out before the damn show starts. So until next time, people, we ain't here to play. We here to stay. You ain't gotta go home.
But Beyonce, get the hell out of here.
You can come to my house, Vito.
Believe like Justin Fields at home.
Boy, she look like she too bougie. She'd be too bougie to do anything for her. She'd be like, tap water.
No. Kool-Aid. We don't drink Kool-Aid.
We don't drink Kool-Aid.
I wash my ass with the finest purified spring water.
The hell?